Hey guys, Tina here and welcome to another video. Today I'm filming the OTP book tag. I was tagged a while back by Haley from Haley Reads, and the tag itself was created by Kirsten Reads, so I will leave their channels down below so you can go check them out. Now, OTP stands for one true pairing, and actually I'm not that much of a shipper. I mean, I do ship couples while I'm reading a book or while I'm watching a series, but after that's done I just sort of forget about them and don't really care, enough to actually think about them afterwards. So this was quite an interesting tag for me to find answers for, but I did manage to do that, and I hope you enjoy the video. So the other Tina forgot to mention, naughty girl, that this video will be probably chock full of spoilers, so in case you do not want to get spoiled, yeah, don't watch it, or, it's up to you of course, but just be aware of the potential spoilers for various books. Question number one is, pick an unpopular OTP that you ship. So for this I've chosen Aeline and Rowan. I really like them. They're not necessarily the most unpopular OTP, but they're not that popular either. And I really like them together, especially actually in Queen of Shadows. They're just sort of fits, if you ask me, and I definitely prefer him to Dorian or Kale. So yeah, I will go with these two. Question number two is, pick an OTP that you didn't ship at first, but you do now. For this I've chosen Lara, Jean and Peter. I have to say that I really liked them in this first book. I thought, their fake relationship was a lot of fun and really easygoing and enjoyable because it wasn't serious. And then in the second book, problems start to arise and he was keeping a lot of secrets from her, and I just hated that, and it wasn't as enjoyable to read about it. It was sort of realistic and all that, but yeah, then this other boy shows up and I thought that might be potentially an option for her, and but I do like them. All in all, I do like them together. They sort of fit, so I do not mind that they ended up together, and I actually quite liked it at the end. Question number three is, pick your most hated NOTP. So for this I've gone with Quoth and Dana from The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. I just couldn't remember the title for some reason. From the get-go, I hated this woman. And no reason, I cannot really explain why. I just felt like she's always playing with him, and he's just so obsessed with her for no reason at all, in my opinion, naturally. And I really hate them together. And anyway, so yeah, Quoth and Dana. I wish he picked a better female, or I don't know, just no female at all, or whatever, just not Dana. Question number four is, pick an OTP that took way too long to get together. For this I will go with TV shows actually, and the first couple I'm gonna mention is Damon and Elena from the Vampire Diaries. I really love these two together. They had such great chemistry, and I really loved them when they got together. I just couldn't wait for that to happen, and it took forever, I felt like. And then, then it was sort of yes and no, but those beginning stages I just loved. And one other couple that I have to mention is Pacey and Joey from Dawson's Creek. I love those two together. I never understood her obsession with Dawson because he was such a wimp, but I loved Pacey. He's still one of my favorite characters, from a TV show, and I love those two together, and I'm really happy that they ended up together. I was rooting for them, the whole time, so yeah. Those are the two I want to mention here. Question number five is, pick your favorite non-canon OTP. For this I will go with a Brandon Sanderson book, which is, weird because he's not that well known for romance in his books. And I could actually pick two couples, if I'm honest. And I will just mention the first one, and that is Marasi and Wax from the second Mistborn series. Wax is actually engaged to her cousin Steris. And yeah, I just always felt, at least in the beginning books, that he would do better with Marasi. They have a lot more in common, and she sort of idolizes him, which is not necessarily the greatest reason to be with someone, of course. But yeah, but now Steris is sort of growing on me, so I didn't pick that couple. But the couple that I want to talk about, or the not couple that I want to talk about, is Kaladin and Shallan from A Stormlight Archive. Now, Shallan is promised to another, so, she's basically engaged to that guy, and Kaladin is really not an option. He's a slave and not really someone that she would pick, but they do meet and they do sort of get along. They have this antagonistic relationship, so it's but they're sparks, I think, and I would really like to see them together, and we shall see what the third book brings, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Question number 6 is pick your favorite BROTP. Now, I love the Raven boys, and I think they're my favorite bromance, sort of. I just love them together. I love the whole group with Blue even, you know, she just fits in, and I just love these groups so much. They're fantastic, they get along. Yes, there are issues that they have, and they have to deal with them, but all in all, I really love them. Question number 7 is pick an OTP you adore in books, but not so much in a movie or TV adaptation. Now, I'm not the hugest fan of this couple in the books, but in the TV show, I just really don't like them together. They're, well, maybe it's more the actors than, or the writing, that's necessarily, you know, the couple itself. But the couple that I'm talking about are Jace and Clary from the Mortal Instruments. Now, in the books, they're sort of both annoying, and they sort of fit together because of that, in my opinion. But in the TV show, they're just such a mess, I think, and I just don't really care for them at all. Clary's annoying as it is. And Jace, well, I don't know, he's just, meh. I really don't care. I don't ship them in the TV show at all, so whatever. But yeah, Jace and Clary. Question number 8 is pick a popular OTP that no matter how hard you try, you just can't ship. For this I will go with Molly and Fitz from the Farseer trilogy and the rest of the Elderling books by Robin Hobb. I really don't like Molly. I don't like them together. And the reason why I actually haven't continued on with the books in this world is the fact that I got spoiled. I spoiled myself actually, because I was sort of skim reading the synopsis of the next books, and I saw they'll actually get together, because right now, where I am at the end of the Farseer trilogy, they're not together. And I really like that. And then I saw that they get together, and I was like, no! And I just could not force myself to pick the next book up. So yeah, I just don't like them at all. Question number 9 is pick your favorite LGBT plus OTP. So for this I've chosen Salmon in Blue from the Salmon vs. a Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertelli. Now, as you know, I love this book, and it's such a fun, cute read. I love Salmon and I love Blue, and I love the emails between the two. I just think they're really cute together. But yeah, so I could have chosen Malik, I suppose, because I do like those two together as well. But I don't know, I think this one is just more real, I guess, and more cute and more fun. And the last question is pick your all-time favorite OTP. Actually, I filmed a video last year about my all-time favorite couples, and I will link it up here so you can go check it out. But I will mention 2 of my favorite couples here, just, you know, to answer the question. And the first one are Feyre and Rhys, not necessarily in this book because I didn't care for them this much in this book, but definitely in Akamath. You know, I love that book. And you know, it's actually, I think it's more Rhys than Feyre that I care about. I think he's just as perfect as an imperfect guy can be. He's supportive, he's there, he pushes her when she needs it, he stands by her, and he's just, as I said, perfect. He's Rhys, and we all love him, at least as far as I know. I know there are a few that don't, but the vast majority of the ladies here and boys love him. So yeah, he's Rhys. Yeah, I love him. What am I talking about? Stop, Tina, stop. But I can't. It's Rhys. So yeah. Anyways, the couple that I really love, even more than Rhys and Feyre, are Sam and Elisa from the Troubleshooter series by Suzanne Brockman. Now, this is not their book. This is the first book in the series. I think they actually sort of meet in the second book, which I was too lazy to pick up and get here, but yeah. So I know. And then it's sort of a slow burning romance. It takes a few of the books for them to get together, actually, officially. There's a lot of miscommunication and misunderstandings and just judging, you know, each other, and yeah. So, but Sam again is perfect. He's not actually perfect. He's a dick sometimes, but I just love him, and I love Elisa, and they just fit together so well, and yeah. I don't think there's a couple that could beat them, actually. But yeah, this is why they're number 1 on my list. But yeah. Anyways, those were all the couples that I want to mention in this video. Let me know some of your answers down in the comments. And have you ever heard of Sam and Lisa before? Or, you know, I know you've heard of Rhys and favor, because who hasn't? But do let me know if you have heard of Sam and Lisa. I do wonder if there's some other fans here. Yeah, thank you for watching this video and see you in my next one. Bye!